Alright, how's it going, guys? We are finally back for some more GT4r. And we're going to make a compressor today. We finally got our update, which fixed the getting too many plates out of here. So it looks like it's doing 3 to 2. Which is the GT5 recipe, not the GT4 recipe. It should be 2 to 1. But at least it's not doing 1 to 1 like it was before. So I'll complain a little less about that. I still hate this GT5U 3 to 2 recipe, especially since we now have our saw. Which is not called a saw, it's called a cutter, which annoys me. It's, but we're gonna need steel to be able to make it. And see, this should do 1 to 1. And this should do 2 to 1. And just be for saving you on usage of your hammer. Not give you any extra. Okay, not dealing with all of that. Alright. Yeah, we'll deal with you first. Alright, and we'll deal with you. And then we'll deal with you. That guy shoots me, I might die. Ooh, that was close. Haha, you're dead. Alright. Where's that other spider? You're gonna get really annoying really quickly. Get down here where I can hit you. I'm gonna have to shoot you. Yo, you're still not gonna get... Oh, you can get down here one way or another. Okay, anyways, now that I'm not so rudely interrupted with noise... Other than that guy out there. We'll deal with that later. So we have the cutter. We can now cut blocks. So if we look at iron, block of iron, we can put it into a plate cutter or the steam cutter. We're just going to have to give it water, and it's going to take an extended amount of time, 89.6 seconds to do so, but it'll give us 1 to 1, so we're not having to waste as much steel, which means that we can make the steel versions of some of our machines instead of rush off to LV. The main reason why I always rush to LV is because I wanted to get a bender. We still don't have a lathe, but we're not using that many rods, so it's not that big a deal. Other changes that he made was he added the steam sifter we have in GTI. So we have that, which we need steel wires for, so we have to have steel to make the sifter as well. There's also a steel version of it. That way we can use some of the where is it at? This here. We can start using up all this gravel and sands that we have around here. Let's see. He renamed the fluid extractor to a fluid press, which I'm not real sure why in the hell. That's a fission fluid extractor. Why is it LV? Why does it say LV? That is not LV. We're going to have to look at that the name of that later, because that is definitely wrong. But we have fluid press right here, and this is used for getting honey out of a bottle. That seems weird. And getting seed oil out of seeds, and fish oil out of fish. I'm going to have to go back and look at GT4. I know why this is this way, but this isn't how you did it in GT4. This is a GT5U thing, and we need to get rid of that and get it back to the GT4 way. That's excessively stupid. And I don't really know why you would need to press honey out of a bottle. That should be in a canning machine. Do we not have a canning machine? Or a canner? Yeah, a fluid canner right there. That right there should work both directions. It should, if it's an empty one with fluid in here, it puts it in. If it's full here and empty there, it does it backwards. Fluid press should not be needed at all, because there shouldn't be a fluid extractor. The only thing, is there any reason to have seed oil? We don't have forestry, so we don't have to make apiary things. I don't think it's needed. I'm going to have to go to GT4 and look and see if there was a reason outside of forestry. But I don't believe there was. So I don't think we need a fluid press whatsoever. And it's weird to have a fluid press if we're not going to have, like, fruit juice. If we're not going to try to, like, redo the forestry type of making biomass type of thing in a GT style machine, like a fermenter like you did in GT6, I don't know of a reason to have either of those. So I don't think there's a reason for that to exist. It's not a GT4 thing, and I can't think of other than being able to make biomass, which in here we can make biomass, but it's, we do have the fermenter thing, although the honey should be coming from, if he's going to do a fluid press, it should be the honeycomb, because that is one issue, is there's no honeycomb in here. It's just that bottle. And I would say that the honeycomb should go in the centrifuge. You should use these, and they should go in the centrifuge, which will give you wax and honey. And then the wax could be used still to do this, because all this is you're smearing honey all over the damn copper shit. And same for this. You don't use a honeycomb with honey in it to make a candle. So if he's going to do this way, it should be the centrifuge for the honeycomb. You could do a fluid press and just not give the wax out, and you just get the honey, but Greg does do that kind of shit. Or you could give the wax up here. But again, the bottle is weird. And I know bees are weird in Minecraft too, but I'll have to discuss that stuff with him. He did add textures for the ZPM. So there's our ZPM textures. And for the upgrades that I've been complaining about. So we now have transformer upgrade, steam upgrade, HV, and muffler. So all of those now have their upgrades. We don't have recipes for any of them yet, but we do have at least textures for them. Made solid fuel boilers look more like the GT4 machine. So this is the GT4 boiler texture. And while we're at it, he has a resource pack that he packed in here. I'm going to load it up and let you guys see at least what we have here currently. Okay. That looks a little bit different in color. And GT4r. You can't see these very well, but let me know what you guys think. We do have to discuss the battery boxes, because this is not the way that GT4 does battery boxes. You had a difference between the IC2 battery box that has the batteries built in, or Greg had his own battery box that you then could put the batteries in, but it worked just like the regular machines, where you put transformer upgrades on it to upgrade it to a higher tier, and then you could put whatever tier batteries in there. So he definitely needs to get rid of all of these and just give us the GT4 style battery box. But let me know what you think of the textures. Let him know what you think of the textures, whichever. And I'm going to get to work now on making a compressor. So we need 4 plates. We need 4 more plates for that. So that's 8 bronze plates. So let's get our bronze in there. And our heat has all gone down. I'm only going to start one of these at the moment. Alright, there's that 4. So we need these around the edge. That like that. That gives us our gear. We need 2 sets of pistons. Can we use bronze for pistons? We should be able to use bronze for pistons. Yes, we can. Alright, we need 2 pistons. And then we need the hull. So let's get more bronze out here. We'll just make a bronze hull. We have plenty of it. And there's 4. That's another 2. And I'm going to put 3 more in here so I can make a shovel. Alright. So we do this. And that gives us our hull. And then we should be able to do this. And there is our compressor, which we're going to be putting here. And we're going to need another pipe. So we're going to need to make another one of those. And apparently we are out of... Now, why is that steam? He needs to look at this pipe stuff. That's full. That's full. Okay. That says it's full. Okay, now it's in there. I don't know what in the hell it's doing. Something was weird there. Maybe I'm just delusional. It's possible. So we need 3 plates to do this. So that'll be perfect. We have our 3 plates, our hammer and our wrench. And then we can do hammer and file like that. And that'll give us our shovel. So now I'll have me a better shovel. And we can connect this up here, put the output there. Oh, that was my problem. I put it in the wrong machine. Never mind, I'm an idiot. So now we can start compressing up our fire clay. Yeah, that has now sucked all the steam out of all of them. So, and our steam is going up, so we're doing good at the moment. Alright, so there's our compressed fire clay, which we then need to put in the furnace. And that'll make our brick. By the way, there's a nickel in here. I have no idea where that came from. I am quite confused. Alright, so there's our first fire brick. So we can now make our coke oven face. And we can make our fire bricks. And we can also work on the primitive blast furnace. So this is just going to be a whole lot of me doing manual work here to get that done. Going out, digging up the clay, making the bricks, making it into brick dust, getting the clay turned into dust, making the compound, the fire clay dust, compressing it, cooking it, all that good stuff. So this is going to take a lot of time. And so I'm going to work on that in between videos. And I will be back with you next time, and we will finally set up a coke oven so that we can start actually making charcoal, so we can start using that instead of planks in all of these guys. So I will let you guys off here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully next time we will have us a coke oven. I might go ahead and get stuff to make a primitive blast furnace as well, so we can have both of them. We'll see. But anyways, have a good one.